2. Hey, everybody, welcome to the BBE Podcast. Your host, Jeff Gatsby Wilson. We're in the building, man. We're back. It's March 2025. Got a lot going on. Big shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me during this year. A lot of changes on the podcast, man, but just roll with it. We ain't going to start talking about politics, economics, DEI, or President Trump and all that, man. I suggest you do your homework. I suggest you follow mainstream media. And I also suggest that you pay attention to black news, not black entertainment news, but black news programs to tell you about everything that this president is doing. I know the way you see it online, you see it on television, you may not understand the implications of everything that he's doing, but please pay close attention um, and handle yourself accordingly. What we do want to talk about is a little sports and entertainment, man. We talked about adding that to the program, and that's what we're about to do. So we're going to start off with the sports, man. First of all, NBA season is coming to an end. The playoffs are coming up real soon. We got New York team in the building. The Knicks, I like the moves they made, getting Karl Anthony Towns. Big shout out to Jalen Brunson. Let's hope he gets better and is ready for that playoff run. Big shout out to Mikal Bridges. He's doing a great job over there. And Tim Thibodeau, keep doing what you're doing, man. We like what you're doing. Spike been showing up, man, doing his thing, supporting the Knicks and and all they thing. But Tracy Morgan, now Tracy, we know you're a big fan. We know you're a New Yorker, you know what I'm saying? We know you like to party. We know you from your Saturday Night Live days. But all I want to do is say this, brother. The next time you feel sick, you feel like you're going to throw up, you know, um, do the player stuff. Do the baller. You're a boss. You're a player, man. You know how to handle these things, man. You making the New York fans look a little sideways over there, man. We eat, drink, and be merry, but when we feel like we sick and we about to throw up on court side, man, step to the rear, man. Exit left, exit right. Do what you got to do. Handle your business. Freshen up. Regroup. Come back out, man. Don't sit there on the sideline, man. We ain't in the club. You ain't in the home. They're in the backyard barbecue, man. You know, come on, man. Do your thing, man. It's Madison Square Garden, and it's a sacred place, man. It's a historic place, man. Greatest arena in the world. Man, and you up the court side, man. Throwing up. All right, enough for the Knicks, man. Big shout out to the Knicks fans and everybody that's going on. We also want to talk about some of the other teams, man, that we really like out here. And this is the opinion of mine, not necessarily those of the WB Media Group and the BBE Podcast. Golden State Warriors, I like what you're doing. I like the move you made with Jimmy Butler. Y'all one of my teams. I got the Golden State gear. Somebody sent it to me, man. I appreciate them. My peoples out there, in the Bay Area, you know, who hit me off with the Golden State jacket as well as the baseball hat, man. Big shout out to Golden State Warriors, man. I like Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Buckets, playoff Jimmy, whatever you want to call him out there. You guys are poised to make a little run. I wish you the best. Also, to all my Lakers fans, that's right, my Lakers, my Showtime Lakers fans, I didn't forget about you. We're not big up on LeBron at this time. LeBron did what he did. He does what he does. He gonna do what he do. We're talking about Luka Doncic. This dude showed up, showed out. He holding it down out there in LA. They got a lot of changes, a lot of moving parts that they need to get, in place, for they make that real run. I like what they've been doing. Lucas, man, is one of the best ball players on the planet, man. The move was kind of suspect when I first read it because I liked what he was doing, with Kyrie and the team that he got traded from. And I hated to see Anthony Davis go, but it is what it is. It's a business. You know, you do what your boss tells you to do. You show up for work and you get your paycheck, and you play to win. So big shout out to the Lakers with the move for Luka. Great, great moves. I can't help but mention the Boston Celtics. I like what they're doing. Cleveland Cavaliers, you right up there. Um, Cats out west. I like what you're doing. Um, Young boys is really doing their thing. I don't really want to say too much about those cats. There's new cats, young cats coming up. I'm sure they're poised to make a big run. So yeah, man. That's it for the NBA, man. We could talk about that later. Again, the season is coming to a close. Playoffs are going to start. We'll talk about more of that, going forward on the sports thing. Um, on the music thing, man, I could talk about a lot of people, a lot of trends. I know about where them fans at. Listen, true story. When I heard the song, I thought he was talking about the fans of his music. I didn't know they was talking about them fans that the women is waving and popping and all that, with the boots on and the cowboy hats. Big shout to the Southwest, big shout to the West, man. How they doing it out there? They representing, the line dance capital of the world. I think it is now because they got all kind of line dances out there, man. They doing it all, they blowing it up. So big shout to everybody out there that got their fans. I ain't gonna ask you where the fans at. Obviously, you got them. We're gonna shift gears a little bit and go to the jazz world. Jazz, smooth jazz, classic jazz. Um, to my man Doc Powell. Now he's got a new single. I mean, he's got a collaboration out with a new artist. I'm gonna have to get back to you in the end of this podcast or probably the next one to talk about the single that he has. But the brother shared online that he had a prized possession, an acoustic guitar that he had, for 20, 25, 20, 30 years, 28 years, that recently got damaged as he was doing the sound check for a concert. Um, I saw the post. It was a heartfelt post, man. It sounds like a family member. It sounds like a close friend was lost or was in critical condition and was in intensive care. Um, we want to send our prayers out to Doc and that guitar. I know Doc's a personal friend. He's a great supporter of the podcast. He's a great supporter of mine as a DJ and in the music thing, man. Um, and Doc, I feel your pain. It's like having a prize mixer or a prize turntable when something happens to. You need your tools, to do your job. And obviously, that guitar was very, very special to you. So we send in love, support, man, for Doc Powell out there. And congratulations on the single that you featured with. I had the information before I sat down to do this segment, but I didn't bring it with me. So we're gonna talk about Doc's music, his music catalog, some of the awards that he's gotten, gold, plat, whatever it is, some of the nominations that he's had for Grammys. Again, man, big shout out to Doc Powell, great friend of the show, man. I got to get you on the podcast one day, and also get up to your house, man, and take a dip in the pool. I appreciate the invitation. I'm gonna take you up on that sometime this summer. So once again, it's DJ Gasser, the BBE Podcast, man. We doing it big. We doing it for the people, and we're doing it for the industry. Oh, so big shout out to DJ Gas's book club. It's a book club that I got founded online. We have a WordPress page. We also have a Facebook group and fan page titled the DJ Gassy Book Club. And big shout out to all of the authors, writers, and publishers, people in the book business, as well as the fans and those who like to leave reviews and promote the books. I didn't forget it, you. I got you guys coming up. I'm going to get some of the authors on the podcast as well. So once again, it's DJ Gass, the BBE Podcast, man. Stay blessed. Keep putting God first in all you do. And I'll see you next time.